Welcome back to Let's Play StarCrawlers and Workers United. It is pleased you retrieved the memory core and has begun work on deciphering the orders. They have promised to share information with you on their claims that Horizon Aurora are involved in some sort of conspiracy. We are effed up. Okay. Drag here to... Okay. Don't have enough. Okay. What does spice do? Crit consumed gain, crit chance increase, crit resistance reduced. Cure one status effect. Interesting. Exit the mid bay. Go here. What do you have for sale? That's an accessory. I like the experience gain though. What is this? Broken data chip. Yeah, we're gonna sell that. Burnt out photon rod. Inquirer magazine. Secret brew. Common heavy armor. Off-branded telephone. Grants the user 42 experience, one single use. We're going to keep that, of course. What is this? Soldier's BFF ammo. BF ammo. Requires Soldier's BF blueprint. Oh, 258. Excuse me. Do we have anything? Do I have something to auction? Nope. Okay. That was a painful mission. You making credits and trouble in equal measure? Got a call waiting for you. I'm ready to kill some stuff and break some stuff. Oh, this is the Ashlistra. I'm ready to kill some stuff and break some other stuff. That qualifies work? Fair enough. Got a call from your Workers United rep on hold. Regards you levelly. Not that I'm telling you how to conduct your business, but associating with these folks tends to draw a core peat. Just saying. Let's see what they have to say. Your comlink display flickers on and on. Flickers on and on all too on and that's a typo of some sort. And an all too familiar silhouette an all too familiar silhouette fills the screen. Okay. That is a needlessly... It wasn't a grammar error. It's just... Probably should have thought that through. Hello, I believe it's time for us to talk face to face, such as it is. Please allow me a moment to ensure some security precautions are in place. The image blurs and resolves into a sharp-dressed aristocrat, not aristocratic. Hello, I am Lucinda Vantel. A pleasure to meet you. As in former President Vantel. Any relations? Yes, hence the need for discretion. She seems to have anticipated this question. When introducing myself, my family name carries a lot of baggage with it. President Vantel was my grandfather. The granddaughter of the great tyrant is the leader of the Workers United? She winces. I prefer the term counselor over leader, but yes, my grandfather's regime paved the way for the UFP. One tyranny supplanted by another, as it goes with human history. I have devoted my life to the rights of the common worker, both in defiance and respect for my heritage. Why should the name be respected? The name does not demand respect, but its legacy of oppression does. I bear it so that I may never forget this. Which leads me to why we are talking. Your support of Workers United is unusual. Individuals of your profession typically work for the highest bidder. Man inquires why you support our cause. I am not a fan of the UFP and the Megacore elite. Nor am I, she smiles. Obviously, but they are merely a symptom of the larger issues of incorporated greed. Humanity must eventually overcome its baser instincts if we are to evolve socially, but I digress. You'll recall earlier that I made a claim that Horizon Robotics was using you as a pawn in a much larger scheme. I'm prepared to divulge all I know about their machinations. My throat hurts. I don't like it. I wonder if I picked up a bug. Excuse me, I didn't get to the mute in time there. Give me a moment. Okay, cool. And cough drop go. We employ operatives across all tiers of the major megacorps. We have several such operatives working specifically within Horizon Robotics and the UFP member corporations. These operatives have reported the presence of entire departments and task forces devoted solely to the events aboard the Stella Marin. That seems excessive even for the UFP. Precisely, even more so when you consider that our operatives made these reports prior to the Stella Marin incident. Very much prior. By the time the crew vanished and the drones went rogue, the UFP had been monitoring the ship for months. Lucinda frowns. It is my belief that Horizon and the UFP not only have full knowledge of what occurred, but are directly responsible, hence their interest in employing you. Why wipe out an entire colony ship? Why wipe out an entire colony ship? Who does that benefit? Lucinda grimaces. We don't know. It is extreme, even for the heavy hand of the UFP. Furthermore, we have no direct evidence that they did in fact wipe out the crew. As you've observed, there are no corpses or indications of violence. Nothing to indicate the crew or the fate of the crew or the cause of the rogue drones. How they directly benefit from such an incident is unclear. They're trying to use me to interfere with the investigation. That is the conclusion I first reached. But why allow you anywhere near the ship if they are attempting to conceal their involvement, perhaps to sabotage evidence? But I suspect their willingness to involve you goes beyond a mere cover-up. We'll need more evidence to prove this. Have you informed Aurora Starliners of your suspicions? I have attempted to contact Aurora openly and via back channels, but they are actively ignoring me. While I do not suspect their involvement in the incident, it is worth noting that all of the corporations involved in funding and crewing the Stella Marin are non-UFP corporations. Lucinda frowns. I believe they may have reached a similar conclusion about Horizon's involvement and are attempting to use this fact to further their own plans. What is Aurora planning? Lucinda seems distracted and bites her lip worriedly. It will soon be made public that they intended to form a provisional universal government, the Accord. Excuse me. To oppose the UFP, they no doubt intend to use the Stella Marin incident as a catalyst to motivate support for the Accord against the UFP. As long as the Accord wants to set itself up as a dictator. What? No, the Accord has planned democratic elections. Though that is their intention, I have my reservations. Not the least of which is the potential for a universe-wide civil war. The UFP will not give up its crown easily, though it claims not to wear one. Lucinda stares off screen, lost in thought. I imagine this has personal ramifications for you as well. A formal government would be in opposition to how you earn your livelihood. All right, I've heard enough. What's the plan? We are going to find incontrovertible proof of Horizon's actions aboard the Stella Marin and broadcast it to the universe as far and wide as we can. That sounds a lot like you think Aurora is intending to do. Great, how the hell are we going to do that? She smiles grimly. Horizon will be victims of their own hubris. They thought to deceive you into bringing them the memory cores, but you saw through their manipulations. We have decrypted the cores and know what the Horizon was seeking to hide. The drones aboard the Stella Marin are under orders to deconstruct the ship from within and deliver the material to a waste disposal unit in the lower decks. Why? That we do not know. I suspect, however, that because of the vanishing crew and rogue drones is to be found at the waste disposal unit. At the very least, there must be some damning evidence there that Horizon is desperate to conceal. I am transmitting the coordinates now. Please contact me when you have reached the location. We will see what you find. Thank you. And thank you also for your loyalty to our just cause. Lucinda hesitates. I know it hasn't been an easy road so far. It will only get harder as we disrupt their plans. I also know that you will remain steadfast and not allow them to dissuade you, either through threats or promises. You have my trust. The call disconnects. Let's get to work. Okay. Dumpster diving is hard, and given the difficulty we just had with normal, yeah, let's hold off on that for a little bit. It only pays 100. Okay. Locate the security officer and terminate them. Needs a crew to acquire some ritual swords that don't technically belong to them. Emer LT is known to be in possession of them. Okay. We'll try that. Ruthless in pursuit of profit. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, stuff here. Wait. What is this? Okay, cool. Opening the box, you find a sizable quantity of tiny glittering stones. From the looks of it, they are the scales of the Percy Luvalu, a widely coveted high-end designers for jewelry and embellished garments. Common knowledge that the creatures are now endangered. The goods made from them are considered very exclusive and highly sought after by wealthy Coreward citizens. Okay. Cool. Encouraging poaching, that's just what I want to do. Okay, and BF guide to shooting stuff. Huh. I don't know what the soldier's blueprint is. Oh joy! Stand very still and hope it goes away. Of course, that didn't work. I was looking for the interface to shut it down. Immune to taunt, apparently. Cool. Okay. That was good. That was a lot of hits. Ah. Two of you. One of you does not have their thing anymore. Their armor or protection, whatever you want to call it. You had to dodge, okay. Nice, okay. That was pretty good. Cool. Okay, we do need some AoE going on. No, that's the wrong button. Heavy armor. Ugh. That was great. Let's try this. That worked well. Okay. Ah, you received... There we go. Miasma triggers. You resisted. Where's, wonder why, Kayase didn't pop up there. Okay. Nice. Okay. I think we're going to do a falling rain here. That's one down. Well, two down, but you get what I mean. Okay. And... okay, just shoot it. Getting close to a level already. Stuffed to the brim with risque photographs. Unusual to find hard copies of this sort of thing, no? Find unregistered comlink. Quickly ascertain these materials are subject of an extortion scheme. Investigate both parties. Destroy the materials and inform the subject. The hard copies, digital files backed up on the comlink are likely the perpetrators. Yep, okay, cool. Where is the command thing for turning that off? Yeah, rooting around in the trash. Picked something up just now. What is this? In telephone. Okay. That's another thing. Yeah, okay. Yep. There we go. A nasty thing slips through and applies random enemy, attacks a random enemy for 20% weapon damage. Attack for 30 turns. Deals 100% weapon damage. Okay. What is this? Ah, critical hits. Cool. Need to improve that, I think. Also, maybe improve the horror. Consume less energy. Ooh. Yep. Plot mission. Okay. I'm getting a little bit tired, apparently. Oh, that's not good. I should have noticed that first. I was too busy trying to get out of the way of the cameras. Let's do some old-fashioned comboing. Huh. Interesting. More over here, please. And yeah. Do it. We'll throw a horror out there. Group buff. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, get me out of this screen. Cool. Okay, cool. I keep switching over to that by accident. Sorry about that. Some significant damage there. Okay. We are now moving over to here. Okay, please do not. Why am I tired? Hey! Nice. Falling rain. Could have done a dash, actually. That might have been a good idea. There we go. Yep. Okay. 37. New horror. Lots of dots going on. Why is... Oh, yeah, because taunt. Ow. Okay. Okay, we're all done. For a moment, there's like, why is it not ending? Guess time for some upgrades. Oh. Okay. Miss, of course. And you're summoning in some droids. Droid. Okay. I hit once. Get that hyper thread up. Now combo. There we go. Miasma. Okay. Yeah, do that. Ow. Didn't take much damage there. But your shield's gone now. Ah ha ha ha. Okay, stop clicking that button. Do this. That was a lot of damage. Oh joy! Oh boy! This is supposed to be easy. Where are you, Corpsec officer? There you are. You're down to 89. Cool. Miss! How could you miss? Okay, that one's gone. Oops, do the right click again. Okay. Well, he's gone, so no more summons. And you missed. Okay, come on, close this. Lots of dodging. Okay, stop right-clicking. Oh, nice. Yes. Nice. Getting close to them all defeated. Okay. Over here. Let me check to see real quick. That's not what this is the third video. Okay. We're at 30 minutes. So after this, I am probably going to put it up for a little bit. Oh, falling rain got a kill. Neat. Well, that went well as usual. Look inside. Jewels. Cool. Okay. We're going to save. Nope. Cancel. Session 8. And exit. Talk to you later. Bye.